Carlos, you lost your home some years ago, some kind of scandal story. Why don't you explain?
Yes, correct. I was scammed out of my home, which I took those scammers to the Supreme Court here in the Superior Court in Los Angeles, California.
How did they take your home? I mean, how did you lose your home?
They actually changed the title to my home and started taking all the equity. I had $300,000 of equity. I was not behind payments, and they literally scammed me out of my home.
How did they change the title of your home? Wait, we got another woman here who's helping her with the story. What's your name?
Lynn Pickwell. What it is they're straw buyers. There's a scam industry set up by the real estate agents and brokers. And our FBI, our city, our governments knew about this, and they did nothing to stop it.
I've heard about this.
Largely run by Countrywide, largely, but there were other players in it. And what they did was they stole his identity. They sold his title up underneath them, sold it to another buyer, who flipped it to another buyer.
Countrywide did this?
Yes, sir.
Sold his title without his knowledge.
I'll give you a name, Todd Box, senior vice president. Todd Box should be beaten. He should be incarcerated.
That's
and
a little
beaten.
strong.
Sorry. No,
I have proof
Todd
of
Box
that.
took his paperwork and hid it.
I won my case at the LA Superior Court in 2007, and Bank of America, which now owns Countrywide, literally ignored the judge's decision and still foreclosed using fraudulent documents and threw me out of my home.
So you won the case?
I won the case.
They still wouldn't give you your home back?
No, they got smarter. When they couldn't beat the fact that the judge awarded solely back to the American family, they took them to UD court, unlawful detainer court. Because how they got all the Americans out in this country was they took the banks took them to unlawful detainer, and it has different laws, and they refused them juries. Unlawful detainer is how you evict somebody. Yep. So they got you out of the court that could protect you and took you to a court where you didn't have protections. The banks got huge zombie teams of lawyers, and the judges are complicit in this. They did not give justice to the American family.
At the Lancaster Superior Court refused to even see the judgment that another judge over here in the LA, California, render on my favor. He literally didn't want to see it.
He said we will not look at that evidence.
How can that possibly happen?
Well, I believe you. This is just hard to believe.
Well, we have a documentary.
I have heard about companies selling homes to straw buyers behind the owner's back. I've heard that. But to win in court and then to have the whole thing, you have to have
I can tell you the name. BC 34824. I can tell you the number.
Yeah. This is where it gives me quiet title back to my property, yet Bank of America, Countrywide, Dutch Bank, which is a German bank, refused to acknowledge the judge's decision and stole my home.
And we went to the
$300,000 of equity. I was not behind. They stole my home. And the Attorney General of California, both Brown and Kamala Harris, has done nothing about it, even though that I have complied with everything that they have asked me to do to give out any complaints.
Do you have an attorney?
Attorney? We had 5 attorneys. We had Hollywood raising money for this man. Everybody, this is what they did. They made the American homeowner go out and hire attorneys because Obama and the president before him did not want to deal with this. Congress pushed it to the courts because that meant that everyone had to go get attorneys and spend years tied up in courts. The courts were so backed up that they had to put a moratorium on foreclosures.
How many people are unhappy with Obama here?
I'm not saying that. I'm not going down that road. What I'm saying is, he could have stopped the people. Let's stop. He put millions of children, families on the streets in the last 3 years. He put vets, elderly people tossed out on the streets instead of making the banks lower the principal, take the mortgage away, keep people in their homes, and reset the American financial housing market that Wall Street stole. And they knew what they were doing.
All right, thank you for your story. Thank you.